Guys, it's Brandon from ThirstGym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the single leg sandbag Zercher RDL. This is a great single leg hinge exercise you can use for your athletes and your clients. And the thing I really like about it is it's really easy to load and use. So this is again just a different loading option available to you. But I like it a lot for my youth athletes is we're not having to worry about holding on to dumbbells and stuff. We can grab a lighter sandbag and kind of work on improving this movement pattern. So what you're going to you need some kind of sandbag. They make different kinds. Find what works best for you if your facility has one that you can use. This one here is 40 pounds, really nice. It's good for majority of my athletes that I work with. We've also got 20s and 10s, and then we can kind of scale them to what we need up to about 100 pounds. So we got a lot of options there. I would check those out, the ones where you can just fill them and then kind of get to the weight that you need, and then you can use them for more than just one exercise. So anyways, what we're gonna do for the single leg pattern with our sandbag here. So we're gonna put the sandbag in the Zercher position, which is again, palms towards me, holding it here, semi-close to my chest. So if you happen to be somebody that's really cranked or extension, I like this because it kind of brings everything good and neutral naturally, which is another reason why I use this exercise for some athletes versus others. If I feel they're gonna be cranked or extension all the time, I'm gonna try to get them out of that position if I can, especially if it's causing any kind of issues. So what we're gonna do from a single leg perspective, just think about being in a kickstand position. I'm gonna start with my left leg. It's going to be my leg performing this exercise. Bring my leg off the ground here, soft knee, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this leg back, I'm gonna hinge back until I hit a stopping point. That's gonna be until I feel a big stretch in my hamstring and my glute. I'm not gonna try to reach further with the weight to get lower than I can. All I'm gonna do is just move this leg back to help me get into that position and then come back. So here, through. Brief tap, go again. Again, notice I'm taking my back leg and reaching it back as a counterbalance. And I'm feeling my left glutes and hamstrings. They are on fire right now as I do this exercise. Then we would obviously switch legs, find the ground with my whole foot, reach back. Once you kind of get in a rhythm, it's easier to keep your balance than if you just kind of do it one leg. The first one's a little off, but as you can see, pretty good here on out. So this is obviously a progression of just a regular kickstand RDL or a regular dumbbell RDL or a hand supported option. So notice the stability is gonna play a little bit of a piece here. So keep that in mind when you're doing your programming. If you're trying to load up on weight, get a lot of hypertrophy, may not be the best exercise just because of the stability component. However, if you're teaching athletes movement patterns and you feel that they're constantly like this as they go to reach their dumbbell down or their hip keeps airplaning out, getting this sandbag here in the Zercher position, again, does a good job of keeping everything stacked here, keeping the open back open because we're in that Zercher position so we can get some expansion back there. And then as I reach back, this already feels more natural because this is naturally stacked. Again, I'm not in this position. So when it comes to your programming, if you check all those kind of boxes, I really like this for 3 to 4 sets of about 6 to 10 reps per leg. I think anything more than that, we're kind of doing almost cardio to an extent. But we also want to make sure we can get some load behind it as well so that we can influence some good strength gains in the glutes and hamstrings while we're getting some good hip stability out of it as well. So again, just another option for your single leg pattern. You got any questions about how to perform it or anything, just let me know in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.